Of many young girls to become a cheerleader, but that dream may seem out of reach if you live with a physical or mental disability.
But not here in Baltimore. Tonight, ABC 2 News' Jeff Hager shows us a team of special needs athletes who are living that dream through the eye of the storm.
They are the acrobats of the mask, competitive cheerleaders who twist and jump and stunt their way through torturous routines. And it's estimated there's 1.5 million of them across the country.
She's always wanted to be a cheerleader. I mean, we used to, buy her little cheerleading outfits when she was little.
But Lisa Custer's daughter, Valerie, has Down syndrome. And if not for a competitive cheer program in Glen Burnie designed specifically for special needs athletes, she would be sitting on the sidelines.
I want this leg to come straight out.
My name is Sharon Myrick. I'm one of the coaches of Maryland Twisters Eye of the Storm.
Sharon Myrick's daughter was a cheerleader, but her son's Down syndrome prevented him from competing.
3, 4.
That is until she traveled to Atlanta to see a team of disabled cheerleaders 10 years ago and decided to start one here in Maryland.
We're going to start from the beginning, teach them the basics, and then you just work on that. And the more activities that they do and the more times they repeat it, it seemed to be all of a sudden they were catching on. So we decided that we would continue to push until they told us they just couldn't do anymore.
Lift your right foot.
Carol McClucas' daughter, Jamie, overcame her limited motor skills associated with cerebral palsy to perform with the team.
She's been part of Special Olympics forever, and Special Olympics, they all just go and they do their best and that's it. And, but with cheerleading, it was just so different. I never thought that I would see my daughter up in the air. And, she has a really hard time walking. She has cerebral palsy, so she kind of stumbles a lot and falls a lot. And to watch her up in the air was just amazing to me.
Ready, 5, 6, 7, go!
We started out with 6 athletes, and now we have 2 teams, one with 17 and one with 19.
5, 6, 7, 8.
The regimen is grueling, 2 practices per week, a total of 5 hours of training, pushing the athletes to new limits to produce a synchronized performance where each stunt, each tumble, each move is choreographed.
Guys, why'd your stunt fall? Because you were way out here.
If you haven't experienced the cheerleading sport today yourself, you really don't understand how difficult the whole sport is and what you're required to do in 2.5 minutes. You have to tumble and stunt, dance, jump, and the special needs athletes have all the same components of a routine as our other divisions.
Help her spot some athletes to help them avoid injury during some of the most difficult moves. But for the most part, they do it on their own. What's the hardest part?
I think all of it, kinda.
That's the hitch, yes.
I would say they work hard, they're in training, they practice hard, and they're ready to compete.
After months of preparation, it's time to perform. The Eye of the Storm meets in the recesses of the Baltimore Convention Center, prepping their makeup and their hair, concerned over a teammate forced out of the competition the night before.
She had a seizure. She's in 2 of my stunts, so we're going to have to try to figure that out. So yeah, that's going to be hard.
And finally, in the midst of a full day of non-stop performances, everyone in the arena stands in anticipation.
Everybody was kind of milling around before they went on the stage, and then it just seemed like the whole place came in to cheer for them. And it just overwhelmed us. I'm kind of getting teary right now thinking about that moment, that it was just incredible. It was unbelievable. I could tell she was nervous, but she really focused and she did absolutely fantastic. I've never been so proud of her. It was unbelievable. I had tears streaming down my face and screaming and yelling, and it was absolutely spectacular. And I can't wait for the next one.
While they would earn another trophy on this day, another championship, it's safe to say the Eye of the Storm scored a victory long before they ever took the stage. Jeff Hager, ABC 2 News.